Hey everybody, it is September 1st. I'm officially in some fall garb. Garb is a funny word. It's getting pretty cool. I'm a little worried about our wedding because it's supposed to be an outdoor wedding, but if it's this cold already, yikes. Anyway, it is monthly weigh-in time. Monthly weigh-in time. Yes. Now, so let's get into it. September 1st, but we're counting this as August 31st, like end of August weigh-in. So let's talk setbacks because there were a lot of them. So I've been struggling a lot this month with cheating and with binge eating, and especially struggling with binge eating and cravings. I know hormones are probably playing with that a little bit as well, but basically what I've discovered this month is that intermittent fasting is not for me. Now, mind you, if it was like a 16-8, like a scheduled fast, I'd probably be fine. And if I have a solid meal plan worked out, it'd be fine. If I was eating alone, it would be fine. But I cannot intermittent fast if there is not a set meal already worked out. And even then, sometimes still not. If I have friends coming over, I can't do it. I immediately give in. And not only that, but I actually kind of force them to not, I joke that they're enabling me, but really I'm forcing them to do it. And it's, so for the record, I probably have a binge eating disorder, so I'm not necessarily the typical person. I've kind of started to realize that now, that my cravings really do control me a lot. So anyway, there's a couple of times this week even where we went out and we cheated, and it's really easy for me to make excuses. My fiance, I keep talking like this. I'm just gonna talk like this, you guys. This is gonna be my mouth now. Oh, my nose is stuffed. But my fiance is down to visit, so with that, I've been making excuses. We've been eating out. Mind you, we've been mostly staying keto while we're eating out. The first night we didn't, but other than that we are, because he's also being pretty strict. He's being super strict. He's actually eating 1,000 calories a day, so he's intermittent fasting every day basically. And he's working out for like an hour or so every day, like hard cardio. So he's actually way better than I am. I just lack the energy, and I enable myself way too easily, and I struggle with cravings, whereas he doesn't really crave food at all. So lucky him. Anyway, so there's been a lot of setbacks weight loss wise because of that. Because I know I was lower than this in weight at the before. However, I've still made progress, so don't worry. It's not like I'm up again like last month. I know I was up. So those are the kind of the setbacks and challenges that I'm having. Non-scale victories this month. I don't know if I talked about this last month or not, but I'm starting to squeeze into some size 12s. So for example, back in January when I started this kind of like wave eating lifestyle keto, I was kind of in between a size 16 and a size 18, whereas now I'm somewhere in between a 12, a 14, and a 16. So like basically, if the 12 is loose, they fit in it. Like this dress is a size 12. Mind you, it's from a plus size store, so it probably has different measurements. And it's pretty loose in the waist. It's meant to be though. The arms are a little tight right here though, but I think they're meant to be kind of down further, but they just drive me nuts being down further, so I don't like that. And I bought a bunch of pants that are size 14, and they're a little bit tight, but they're definitely wearable. They're just on the tighter side when I sit down. So, in general, I'm a size 14, which is great. So that's a huge non-scale victory. Size-wise is amazing. Some of my older clothes are starting to fit. Some of my clothes from the last year or so is starting to be too loose, and I'm giving them away. Another non-scale victory I noticed, which has probably been for a while now, but I didn't really notice, because I'm getting really close to 30 pounds lost. I noticed the other day that I walked over to Starbucks, which is about a 10-15 minute walk away, and came back. And then I went to the grocery store, got some groceries, and I have a hard time carrying groceries because of my pain issues. I just find I'm in a lot of pain. So usually I'm just focused on that. But what I noticed was there's a bit of a hill to get up to our apartment building. And so usually I'm like breathing heavy and things like that. and I wasn't at all. So like walking with no bags, I wasn't breathing heavy at all. It was just like a normal walk going my speed, which is awesome. If you're overweight, you'll understand this, that it always sucks to feel like you're like running out of breath all the time when you're just walking and having a conversation, and it's kind of like feels like a huge workout. So that was a really nice not skill victory for me, just to not feel like I can't even have a conversation while I'm walking. Now, in terms of challenges this month, like ones that we tried to do, you guys know I tried to do a 5-day egg fast. So yeah, no, that did not work out. Weight-wise, it was working out great. It's just I couldn't keep it up. It ended up leading to binges. I would definitely probably try a 3-day fast next time, which is basically what I did. I did 3, and then I kept eggs going, and for quite a few days, I had eggs every day. And I definitely will keep eggs going every day. Like, not every day, but like most days, and make them prominent in my meal plans. And I love boiled eggs. That's pretty much what I've recognized, because I'll eat a boiled egg anytime, any day. Just give me a boiled egg, I'll eat that up. So if I do an egg fast, I should probably mostly stick to boiled eggs. Anyway, so it went really well. I got my weight below where I was now, but then because I cheated, I binged, it went up a bit. But yeah, anyway, enough rambling. That was it for this month. So let's talk weight loss. Where are we at? All that jazz. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm just feeling in a weird mood. It's actually 1:30 in the afternoon right now. So keep that in mind, that I did weigh myself quite a bit later in the day than I usually do. I have not eaten anything or drank anything since I woke up, which is kind of bad. But just so you know, the weight loss is based on body weight, like didn't chug a bunch of water. Anyway, so July 31st, I weighed in at 205.5 pounds, and that was a 2.4 pound gain. So just keep that in mind, because some of that was probably bloat. So today, earlier this morning, I weighed in at 197.8 pounds. So that's a total loss of 7.7 pounds. But keep in mind that 2.4 of that is like, it was just bloat probably anyway. So that's awesome. I'm under 200 pounds. And for the most part, I'm staying under 200 pounds on the day-to-day. The only time I haven't this week was because the couple of binges that I did do, I'm not surprised that I went above 200 pounds, but it came back down once I just stayed keto again. And so my neck last month was, actually I don't even need to tell you. So my neck this month is 13.5 inches. So it's gone down a 1/4 inch, which is awesome. I did notice that once I hit kind of like 198, I noticed a difference in my face. Now, keep in mind, I'm wearing makeup right now. So I'm struggling a lot with my self-image in photos, because when I smile, there's still a lot of like kind of fat here. A lot of like chub in my face, you know? And of course, double chin as well. So I'm still struggling with that, and losing weight's not really gonna fix that. Considering I've lost 30 pounds, and when I look at a photo, I don't really see a difference. I'll see a difference from the front, but from the side, like I don't see a difference. And I know other people do, but it's just a struggle. Anyway, that's just a struggle I'm working with right now. However, neck went down. I did notice that a little bit, looking in the mirror and stuff, and photos and things like that, which is fantastic. So the more I can do with that, the better my wedding photos will be. And so my arm was 13.25 inches. Sure it is. So that was also a 1/4 inch loss, which is awesome, because my arms have always been fairly large compared. They're not too bad now, but they're always like really big, and I don't have a ton. Like I do have some like flubby little wing skin things, but it's not like insane. My chest is 43 inches. That's a 1 inch loss. However, that was based off last month, which was 44 inch, which was a 1 inch gain. So my chest has pretty much stayed the same, which is awesome. That's one spot I can't really lose a lot before the wedding. Like, I'm not supposed to lose a lot in my chest area. My waist was 35.75 inches, and so that's a full inch loss since last month, which is awesome. But again, some of that is probably bloat, but that's okay, because that's still awesome. Love it. And my hips are 42 inches, so that's an inch loss as well, which is awesome. Basically, it's all awesome. All losses are always awesome. My thighs are 25.25 inches, which is a 1/2 inch loss. Woo woo! And it was unexpected, because I've already been losing my thighs a fair amount, and I don't really walk or like, you know, I don't do a lot of exercise to try and make them smaller. So I'm kind of surprised they all go down. And my calves are 16.75 inches, which is a 0.25 inch loss. So I shrunk everywhere. Awesome. My body fat percentage last month was 37.7. Again, keep in mind my scale is not 100% accurate, but I try to make sure that it makes sense. Like I do it a couple of times and see what the numbers are and do the one that kind of makes sense. So my body fat was 37.7%, which made my actual total body fat pounds 77.4 pounds in July, at the end of July. So this month, my body fat percentage is 36.9, which made my total body fat pounds 72.9 pounds. So quite a bit of loss there in terms of fat, according to the scale and the percentage, which is awesome again. I can definitely tell in my legs and my arms, they're a bit more muscular than they used to be, especially my calves. They're a lot more muscular than they used to be. So I can definitely see that this way of eating has increased my muscle mass as well as helped me lose a lot of fat. Anyway, so that's really awesome. The goals for this next month, to be honest, is really just to maintain. My wedding is coming up in 3 weeks. So in the meantime, just trying to stay keto for the most part. Until the day of the wedding, I won't be keto, definitely. And even the days leading up to or the days after, I may not be. I'm going to try to stay fairly keto for the week before because I don't want to blow it up and have trouble with my dress. But the week after that, we're on vacation. So who knows how strict keto will be, but at least we're both keto. So, or at least we're both low carb for sure. I'm not sure if we're both technically keto because I think he's more high protein. But so hopefully we won't go too crazy while we're doing that. And then when I get back, we'll do a weigh-in, we'll see where we're at, and we'll go from there. So really hoping to just maintain. If I could get to 195, that'd be awesome. It's like 3 pounds. But I just know there's gonna be a lot of food and celebration and drinking and all that. So any progress I make will probably be in the next 2 weeks. So I hope you guys like this weigh-in video. If you've been doing keto along with me, let me know what kind of progress you've had. And I'm gonna go eat now because I'm starving because it's like almost 2 o'clock and I haven't eaten yet. I'm gonna have some bacon and eggs, mostly bacon. Actually, probably just bacon. Bacon and pickles, I think. I really want salt. My body's telling me I need salt. I also need water. So anyway, I'm gonna go eat all that jazz and I will see you guys in the next video. And also, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like seeing these, you want to see more. And comment below if you have any questions or anything like that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.